Larryboy and the Fib from Outer Space. Junior and Laura needed one more plate for their tea party. I know just where to get one, Junior said as he climbed the bookcase. On the top shelf was his father's very special Art Bugatti collector's plate. Wobble, wobble, crash! The plate fell and broke into 100 pieces. I got to go, Laura said. She didn't want to be around when Junior's dad got home. Junior was all alone until suddenly, from under the table, popped a small purple alien. The name is Fabrilius Minimus, the alien said, but you could call me Fib. What you need is a story, Fib told Junior. Make up a story about how somebody else broke the plate. You mean lie? Junior asked. No. It's just a little fib, Fib said. A little fib can't hurt anybody. Before Junior knew it, his father was home. Junior had some explaining to do. It's Laura's fault. She broke the plate. I tried to stop her. She said she had to demonstrate the apple chopper. The apple chopper works just great. It chopped right through your bowling plate. It's Laura's fault. She broke the plate. It's true. Junior's father believed the story, and as Junior headed out to play with his new friend and Fib, he noticed something very strange. Little Fib had gotten bigger. Out on the street, Junior met Percy P. Junior, Percy said, Laura got in trouble for breaking that plate, but she says she didn't do it. Who's telling the truth? Junior thought for a minute. Then he said, it's Lanny's fault. He broke the plate. He's very naughty. Just how was I to know he hated Art Bugatti? He gave it to a crocodile who chewed it up for quite a while. It's Lanny's fault. He broke the plate. It's true. He turned to leave with Fib, who was now even taller than Junior. Later that day, Laura, Lenny, and Percy spotted Junior walking home. There he is, Laura shouted. Junior's Fibs had gotten them in a lot of trouble. They were mad. That's not what I said at all, Junior explained to his angry friends. You didn't break the plate. It was these space aliens. They came down and they grabbed these cows and they switched brains with the cows. And the cows, with the brains of the space aliens, broke the plate. With those words, Fib came around the corner. He was taller than the tallest building in Bumbleberg. He bent down and grabbed Junior. Help! It's got me! I can't get free! Junior screamed. Don't worry, Junior. A little Fib can't hurt anybody. Laughed Fib as he carried Junior away. Fib thundered down the street, crushing everything in his way. Police Chief Scooter barely got out of his car before Fib's giant foot smashed it flat. This is a job for Larryboy, Scooter cried. Larryboy was Bumbleberg's favorite superhero. High above the city, Junior struggled to get out of Fib's clutches. Fib, why are you doing this to me? Junior asked. I thought you were my friend. That's the thing about Fibs, Junior. They grow. Now that I'm big, you belong to me. Junior was sure Fib was going to eat him. But suddenly, not so fast, monster. Larryboy came to save the day. Drop the asparagus, he ordered. Why don't you come here and make me, little purple man? Fib said, laughing. He was headed toward the water tower with Junior still in his clutches. Larryboy launched his super Saichoneers, but Fib was too fast for the superhero. In one huge sweeping motion, the monster grabbed Larryboy tightly with his other hand. Just as everything was looking completely hopeless, Alfred radioed from the Larry cave. Master Larry, he said, the computer says the monster is a lie. The whole thing is a big lie. How can I stop it? Larryboy screamed as the monster squeezed him tighter and tighter. According to my calculations, You can do nothing, Alfred said. Fib can only be stopped by... Before Alfred could finish, Fib stuck Larryboy in his mouth. Junior squirmed in the monster's grip. I did it, he yelled. I broke the plate. With those words, Larryboy popped out of the monster's mouth. Fib began to shrink. I said Laura and Lady broke the plate, but it was me, Junior confessed. It was all a big lie. As Junior told the truth, Fib got smaller and smaller until he was so small that no one was afraid anymore. Dad, Junior finally said, I'm really sorry I broke your plate. Oh, Junior, Dad Asparagus said with a smile. I'm sure it was an accident. Let's just make sure that from now on we tell the truth the first time. The end.